Hello, 15 weeks to go. This week we've got something very interesting. It's another one of those behind the scenes areas that not a lot of people know about. I'm sure you'll appreciate that the big sound effects are obviously put in later, like Kong roaring and aeroplanes and that stuff. But what you may not be aware of is every tiny little subtle sound effect is also added in. And a lot of these are done by the Foley artists.
Foley is actually named after a fella by the name of Jack Foley, who started the whole process of putting sound effects in sync with pictures. Foley, yes, is basically replacing every human movement that happens in a film.
Actors do what's called ADR, and they replace their dialogue, and then we go into a sound recording studio and recreate everything that you see.
So we've got our footsteps, we've got people drinking cups of tea, or
Doors closing, people having meals, knives and forks. And on Kong there's a big boat called the Venture, so everything that happens on the boat we recreate.
all of the stuff going thrown overboard, like every single crate landing in the ocean. They're all done individually.
Very nice, thank you.
We were lucky, we were able to get a lot of the original props. The big old baskets, the cages, old wooden crates. We've got things off of the Venture itself, because that's only just parked down at the wharf here. So we've got all the rigging, the pulleys and things, because that's swinging around in the storm and that'll be hitting the side of the boat. And we'll be doing all their coats separately, because they've got these big, heavy, weatherproof coats. Oh, you name it.
Yeah, got everything, including the kitchen sink. Yeah.
So the process is that we work to the picture. We have our own screen in the room. You have to be in character pretty much, take on that character, especially when you're walking the feet through. So you really have to take on their mannerisms, weight changes. So it's sort of like a little dance, I suppose.
So what we're doing is we're doing all the hands on all the guns, and then we'll do gun on wood, and then gun straps, and then gun rattles, and so you do layers and layers and layers of sounds just to make one element. Here we go. They've got to convince me. Cool, that's good.
For Skull Island, where there are the natives, we wanted to create a different atmosphere there, so we gave them a little signature sound, which is the skulls and beads they wear on their necks.
Is it me?
And then there's also the thousands of feet when they're all trying to sacrifice someone on the island.
All I can say is ouch.
We also wanted to make the island have an own atmosphere, so it sounds different than anywhere else. So we gave like creaking bamboo sticks and just certain things that would give it more of an atmosphere. And also take it from the dry, we've just arrived, oh, it's nice and sunny, wow, this is a deserted island, to the wet, more intimidating, more sort of violent element of the scene.
This is the remains of all the previous Foley artists that used to work in this room.
It's great fun, it's challenging, it's rewarding, it's hilarious.
You're just locked away in your own little thing and do what you want, and at the end of the day you come out with a really good sound. It's a good thing. That's what I like about it. When you play it all back and it works.